Every setback is a setup for a comeback. June 23rd, 2026, my very first surgery ever. That one was optional. 8 days later, my artery burst near the surgical site. 911 was called, fire truck and ambulance came. I was hospitalized. My very first time riding an ambulance. An hour after I got into the hospital, I was operated on. My second surgery ever in my life. It's interesting because last year, I was kind of given a heads up that this year, I need to be a lot more intentional and aware of my health. For whatever reason, I forgot that, didn't pay attention, wasn't being intentional with all of my decisions, etc. And you know, life happens. And so that was just part of the things that happened to me, where I was set back due to surgery, but the silver lining is what's the comeback, right? What's the setup to the comeback? So with that being said, whenever you are set back in life, that could be considered negative, but you have to look for the silver lining. You have to be conscious to look for the silver lining. Once you identify that and you believe that that's the silver lining for you, go all out, right? Go all out with it. This was like a sign from the universe to me where I was forced to slow down to speed up. This is something that I've been wanting to do, is to slow down to speed up, to be a lot more intentional with my decisions and my actions that I take, to be a lot more present with my family, to not work all the time, right? And it just so happens that this was how it unfolded for me. So obviously this is very extreme. If you have the foresight to slow down, you have the clarity to slow down, then to speed up, obviously that's way better. But this is just my own experience. The reason why I wanted to bring this up is because this setback has given me the opportunity to do things differently. And it's just interesting because when I was being mentored by my multimillionaire mentor, he talked about living the integrated life. Everything that he optimized for was for freedom, time freedom, okay? Without having to exchange your time to earn an income, to earn money. And for me, that was a decade ago. And so I got to really understand through osmosis what he meant because I saw his lifestyle. I saw how he engineered the business. I saw how all decisions and moves were made for that rise, for that target. And this setback that I've experienced reminded me to go back to that, to actually be intentional with my vision from the beginning, which is designing a life by design, not by chance or circumstance, okay? So for me, I accomplished that. After I left this company, I had all of the knowledge, all of the frameworks, all of the systems, all of the decisions, all of the data that designed that lifestyle, working only from your phone, laptop lifestyle. We called it the traveling CEO, where you can go anywhere in the world, but you have an online business thanks to your personal brand, and you're able to just live the life that you truly want, that you desire. And you're able to impact people through your messages, through your content, through your business. And he called it living the integrated life. And so one path to get there is by building your personal brand. I built my personal brand since 2012, since 2005, all the way to 2020. The first stage of my personal brand was through breaking, like b-boying, right? It was really martial arts when I was very young. That's when I really understood personal branding, or when I started to notice about personal branding. Then the second stage was breaking, my b-boy days. And then the third stage was business, entrepreneurship days. That's when I really got intentional with building my personal brand. And that allowed me to achieve the goal that I set forth, which was living the integrated life. Being able to go anywhere in the world, still make an income from my laptop or phone, and achieve my business goals. So if you're someone who's looking to build a personal brand that grows your business, there are 3 things that I would encourage you to do. First and foremost, obviously health is number 1, right? So prioritize health. Obviously I gave an extreme. Like 4 weeks ago, I was on a walker, right? 2 weeks ago, I was on crutches. Today, I'm walking slowly, still hurts, but per doctor's orders, I gotta walk. I gotta work my way up to walking 30 minutes a day. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So health is 1, prioritize that always, obviously. Number 2 is your wealth. If you're looking for living the integrated life, working from your phone, building a personal brand is the path, or is one path that I would encourage you to take. The reason for that is because for the rest of your life, you're gonna have to network with people, you're gonna have to make income. And what I've found is when you build a personal brand, those 2 actions happen faster for you and easier. You're more respected. Your time is not wasted. You get access easier just simply because of your status. More opportunities and abundance come your way. And you can help a lot more people along the way. And there's so much more. but I want to just keep this very concise. Last thing, number 3, a daily ritual, daily practice. And the benefits, I can't express it enough. Practicing gratitude every single day, every single day. First thing in the morning, when you start your day with gratitude. It's affirmations, what you are thankful for. You could go on YouTube, just literally search in, I am grateful. And whatever plays, boom, let that sink in with you. Let that wire your day. Let that prime your day so that way you start your day with that frequency, that vibration, that energy of gratitude, of abundance, of prosperity, of love. So gratitude, okay? Gratitude practice. That's number 3. That one right there, game changer. I have never felt a more empowering feeling than practicing gratitude. This is so, so important. I can't stress it enough. Gratitude practice. And then a bonus, start talking to the camera, start creating content every day, okay? I did this for years. I posted 100 pieces of content every day to build my personal brand. I'm not saying that you have to do that. I'm just sharing what I did. And I was able to build a business through those efforts. Today, I'm restarting. I haven't actively been building my personal brand. I haven't put any energy into it. The use it or lose it factor is always working against you. So I would encourage you to pick up your phone or camera, whatever you can record with, and do it like I'm doing, and just practice. Practice your speaking skill. Because communication is a foundational pillar to your success, especially when building a personal brand. All right, last thing is accountability. Holding yourself accountable to not only your goals and dreams, but to someone else that knows about your goals. You share with them as an accountability partner what your target is. At least 2 to 3 people, because that's the mastermind effect. So share your target with an accountability partner and then take action. And do it every day, every single day. So if you're someone who's building a personal brand with the intention to build a business, to scale your business, I've created a free group. It's an experiment. I call it the High Status Networking Community, where the whole goal and intention is building a personal brand that builds your business with a community of like-minded individuals who are positive, who are serious, and who are taking action. If you want to be a part of that community, you can find the links in the description below, and feel free to invite your accountability partner or friend into that community, okay? So hope this was valuable. If you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe. If you have a question, you need some clarity on your situation, then drop it in the comments below or send me a DM, and I'm more than happy to help. So hope you have an amazing day. Dominate your path and make it happen. I'll see you on the next video. Let's get it. I just saw the hospital that they took me to. It's right there. I had no idea which hospital I was taken to because I was in an ambulance. I couldn't see anything outside. And then I didn't see outside of the hospital until day 3. So yeah, very grateful.